Hello friends, welcome to National Education. In this video, let us explore about Class on Science Wastewater Story Part 1 Sewage and Sewage Treatment. Water. We all know that water is a precious resource and clean water is one of the basic necessities of life. We use water for many purposes like bathing, drinking, and cleaning of vessels and many more. We know that the increasing scarcity of fresh water is due to the increase in pollution, population, industrial development, and many other factors. Clean water that is fit for use is not available for all. It has been reported that more than 1 billion of people have no access to safe drinking water. And in every year, 22nd March is celebrated as World Water Day. In General Assembly of United Nations proclaimed the period 2005 to 2015 as the International Decade for Action on Water for Life. And this is the logo of Water for Life. All effort made during this decade, that is 2005 to 2015, aimed to reduce by the half the number of people who do not have access to safe drinking water. Wastewater. And we know that we use water for many purposes. And for using this water becomes dirty and even contaminated. This dirty water is called as wastewater, and wastewater contain many impurities. These impurities make the wastewater very harmful and toxic in nature. Sources of wastewater. Various ways by which wastewater is generated are domestic waste, industrial waste, hospital waste, rainwater, and agricultural waste. Domestic waste. We use water at home to household activities such as washing utensils and clothes, cleaning food, and using toilet. This water becomes dirty. The dirty water is called as wastewater. This wastewater contains detergents, soap, food waste, urine, etc. Industrial waste. Wastewater is also generated in industries, office, factories, etc. Industrial wastewater contain poisonous chemicals and metals like lead and mercury. The Pollution Control Board specifies the amount of contamination that is allowed before it is discharged into stream or river. Hospital waste. Wastewater from hospitals may contain several types of disease-causing germs like diarrhea and typhoid-causing germs. And rainwater. You may have thought that rainwater is one of the source of water, but I am telling it is a wastewater. Yeah, it is of course a wastewater because rainwater has run down lands also from wastewater, as rainwater runs over the surface of roofs and ground. It may pick up various contaminants including solid particles, heavy metals, organic compounds, and animal waste, oil, etc. Agricultural waste. As rainwater runs over agricultural land, it may pick up fertilizers and pesticides. Fertilizers contain nitrates and phosphates, and pesticides contain poisonous substances that are harmful to fish and other animals, including humans. Sewage. Sewage is wastewater released by homes, industries, hospitals, rainwater, etc. Sewage is a liquid waste. And do you know what is sewage? Sewage is a complex mixture containing suspended solids, organic and inorganic impurities, nutrients, saprotropic and disease-causing germs, and other microbes. Sewage has dissolved and suspended impurities. These impurities are called contaminants. Do you know what does sewage contain? It contains organic impurities, inorganic impurities, nutrients, bacteria, and other microbes. Organic impurities: human feces, animal waste, oil, urea, pesticide, herbicides, fruit and vegetable waste, etc. Inorganic impurities contain nitrates, phosphates, and metals. Nutrients contain phosphorus and nitrogen. Bacteria such as Vibrio cholera, which cause cholera, and Salmonella paratyphi, which cause typhoid, and other microbes which cause dysentery. Sewer. In the previous slide, we have learned what is sewage. Now let us learn how sewage flows from one place to another. Sewage goes through a system of pipes called sewer. Sewer helps in collecting, treating and disposing of sewage. The sewage from homes flows through cast iron. This is cast iron or PVC pipes. PVC means polyvinyl chloride and it is a type of plastic. This is PVC pipe. And these pipes are connected to sewer mains, which consist of larger pipes laid under the ground. This takes the sewage to wastewater treatment plant. Sewerage system. In the previous slide, we learned the outlets of the drainage pipes are connected to drains which are underground called sewer. And now let us learn what is sewerage system. The pipe from the buildings and sewer form the network called sewerage system. The sewerage system is a network of underground pipe that carries the sewage from the point of being produced to the point where it is treated or treatment plant. And you may have seen there are several openings at regular interval on the surface of the road or on the pavement. These holes are called manholes. And manholes are located at every 50 to 60 meters a junction of sewer or where there is change in direction. These manholes enable a worker to go down and carry out repairs in the underground drains. These manholes are covered with metallic lids. This is a manhole and this is inside a manhole. The opening of the manhole is short and in the down of the manhole there is a big opening so that the sewage can be free. Sewerage system. The sewerage system starts with sewer, which takes sewage from house to main sewer. This main sewer carries the sewage till the wastewater treatment plant, and the treated water coming out from the wastewater treatment plant is let into the river. And there is one more type of sewer. The name of the sewer is storm sewer. And the storm sewer starts with the catch basin. Catch basin allows the rainfall to directly go into the storm sewer and is let into the river without treatment. Now let us learn about wastewater treatment plant in detail. Sewage treatment. You have my thought that I told. Let us learn about wastewater treatment plant. Now I am telling sewage treatment. Yeah, both wastewater treatment and sewage treatment are the same. Cleaning of sewage water is a process of removing pollutants before it enters a water body. The process of removing contaminating matter from wastewater is called sewage treatment or wastewater treatment. Sewage treatment involves three processes. The first is the physical or mechanical process that removes physical impurities. The second is a biological process that uses bacteria. The third is chemical process that uses chemicals and ultraviolet radiation or UV radiation. Now let us learn about physical, biological and chemical process in detail. Physical process or primary process involves bar screens, grit hammer and even clarification. Bar screen. The first step is to pass the sewage through bar screens. These filter out large objects such as plastic bottles, cloth pieces, plastic and solid waste. This is the bar screen which does this work. The next step is grit hammer. The grit hammer reduces the speed of the incoming sewage. The reduced speed allows the small and heavy objects like sand and gravel to settle down at the bottom and is removed. The next step is clarification. This step is done by clarification tank or sedimentation tank. After the grit hammer, the water is now allowed to pass into a large tank called sedimentation tank or clarification tank. This helps in settle down of solid organic waste like feces sink slowly to the bottom of the clarification tank, and this is called as sludge. This sludge collected at the bottom of the sedimentation tank is continuously removed by scrappers. The floating impurities like oil and grease float at the surface. The floating materials are removed with the help of skimmer. And the next process is secondary or biological process. This biological process consists of sludge digesting and aeration. Sludge digesting is done by sludge digester. The collected sludge is transformed to separate tanks called digester. Here, sludge is decomposed or digested by aerobic bacteria and anaerobic bacteria. And anaerobic bacteria means bacteria which do not have oxygen, do not require oxygen for their survival. And during this process, they convert the sludge into biogas. This biogas is used to produce electricity or contain a cooking fuel. Decomposed and dried sludge is also used as manure to add nutrients to the soil. The next step is aeration tank. The clarified water is passed into aeration tank. Aeration tank consists of aerobic bacteria. These are bacteria which require oxygen for their survival. Here, air is pumped into the clarified water. And you may have thought, what is clarified water? Yeah, the water coming out from the clarification tank is called as clarified water. And air is pumped for the growth of aerobic bacteria. The bacteria rapidly grow and consume organic matter. This process takes several hours, and the suspended microbes settle down at the bottom as activated sludge, and the water is removed from the top. The activated sludge has 97% of water. The water is removed by sand drying beds or machines. And the last process is chemical process. This chemical process consists of chlorination. The clarified water now has a very low level of organic material and suspended particles. The clarified water is disinfected using chlorine or ozone to kill the bacteria and germs present in the water. The treated water is now safe and is discharged into water bodies. And I have a question for you. Do you know why is eucalyptus trees planted along sewage plants? I tell the answer. The eucalyptus trees are planted along sewage ponds because these trees allows all surplus wastewater and this absorb surplus wastewater rapidly and release pure water vapor. Here it is pure into the atmosphere. So it is very nice method of purification. So we have to plant eucalyptus trees along sewage ponds. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, like and share. And do not forget to subscribe my channel.